very important, should you win. How are you going to spread yourself around that thin with your airline job, the duties of Miss America, and having a 12-year-old, which is a critical age for a child?
Exactly the same way that I'm doing it right now. Before I decided that I wanted to become Miss Gay America, the one thing that I had to do is ask my son and my husband if they would support me. And they both said yes. My husband realizes he becomes Mr. Gay America, and my son becomes Mr. Gay America Jr. And they both support me in everything that I'm doing. So they understand what's going to go on, and they have no problem with it, because if I'm happy, they're happy. So we're one of those families that have problems, but we're also one of those families that support each other. My son is a heterosexual child, and we found that out because you know that we're not raised gay, we're born
Right.
gay. And my son is a heterosexual child and understands love, and that's all he sees with us.
Vicky's coming after you.
Uh-oh.
Good luck to you,
I would
Tony.
like to thank you all so
right.
much.
We'll see you later on. All right, sir.
Thank you. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Good luck. Thank you.
You guys look lovely today. I'm going to take your clothes off. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hey, Ron, how are you? I'm Steve. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. How are you? I'm Vicki.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Hi, how are you? I'm Spencer. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Why don't you relax, have a seat, tell us just a little bio of yourself, and then we'll take it from there.
Gosh, this has been a fun weekend.
Been a whirlwind, hasn't it?
Oh my gosh. My name is Ron Gates. My alter ego is Luscious. I've been performing for about 10 years now. I live in Columbia, South Carolina, where I'm on the showcast of PT's Cabaret. It's a small bar, but we have a cast of girls that are talented, they're passionate about what they do, and we have an audience that comes out faithfully every 3 nights a week to see us perform. So I can't ask for more. My family is the most important part of my life because I've been through a lot. I lost a younger sister about 3 years ago to suicide, leaving me an only child. So at that point, my family grouped together and we became a very tight unit or whatever, and they support me, my lifestyle, and everything that I do.
I know that's, I can relate to that. I lost my father to suicide several years back, and it does change your life, doesn't it?
It changes your life.
Yes.
Blink of an eye.
Yeah. What, does your family know that you're here this week?
Yes, yes they do. My mother wanted to come and watch me compete. She was actually in my talent number last year at Miss North Carolina America. So that was a blessing to be able to say that my mother was in my talent and I won talent. So.
Good for her.
Didn't do Donna Summers now and wear your mama out, did you?
No, I didn't do Donna Summers, but she thinks she can go like I can, so.
As long as she thinks she can, she can.
I'm trying to tell you.
What makes you happy?
Knowing that I do what I do and that my friends, my family accept me for me. I don't have to pretend to be anyone other than who I am, and that makes me happy that I have a support group. I have a backbone in my friends, my family that allow me to be me, and that makes me happy.
Having gown and talent under your belt last night, and going back today and looking at what you did, is there anything that you would change about it?
No, I am so happy. My whole complete package was something that I wanted to do. The last 2 years that I came, I listened to the advice of people. Former Miss Gay America, Miss Carrie Nichols is my drag mother, and you know, what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the next person. I told myself that I wanted to go and give them the essence of what I am. Last couple years, I brought backup dancers. Didn't really do anything for me. It didn't showcase who I was as a person. I said this year I'm going to go by myself, offer who I am as an entertainer, who I am as a person, and that's the only thing I can do. So I'm proud of what I've done, and I wouldn't change a thing.
So what do you think about solo talent? Do you like that?
Solo talent, it was fun. I wanted to show a little bit of range in my abilities as an entertainer. Last year, I won solo talent in my group. I went out and danced and took them by storm, and I wanted to go out there and give them something fun, give them a little bit of energy, but also give them an illusion, because that's what I do in the show, and I wanted them to see another side of my personality, another side of me as an entertainer.
You seem to really have a passion for entertaining. You can tell when you watch you on stage, you're really having a ball.
Thank you very much.
You know, you're really having a blast. And you seem to be very relaxed. How do you think this is going to change your life if you're crowned Sunday night?
Oh my gosh. if I'm called out for top 10, it will change my life, because up until this point, I've always told myself, I just want to make top 10. I just want to make top 10. And when the idea that that could be very well possible occurred to me over the last couple of days, then my focus changed. Oh, now I want to be Miss Gay America. I want to be Miss Gay America. And I know that I'll still be the same laid back, down-to-earth type of person that I've always been. And I think it's just going to give me an opportunity to showcase my talents across the country and to meet new people and just to go and explore different opportunities that might lie out there for me that I don't necessarily get to see being in South Carolina. So that's how it's going to change my life.
So what does the symbol of excellence mean to you there?
The symbol of excellence means going out and giving 110% no matter what the obstacle may be. It means going out and helping someone that might not necessarily be on their feet, giving them this advice, giving them motivation, giving them wisdom so that they can better themselves, and you can challenge them to challenge themselves. That's the symbol of excellence.
If you had one word to describe yourself, what would that be and why?
I say grateful. Grateful. I've had a lot of obstacles in my life. In the past 3 or 4 years, I've always had weight issues. My weight's always been it's always fluctuated, and I'm just now getting to the point where I'm comfortable in the skin that I'm in. I'm me, take me or leave me. This is who I am. And that's the only thing I can say. Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 20, I like to tell everybody I'm 22, but I'm 27.
You're still a baby, Hush.
As Miss Gay America,
Mhm.
you see something that's inappropriate with one of the judges. How would you handle that?
First and foremost, I would approach that judge. Maybe it might be something that I misinterpreted. A lot of times from standing afar, things aren't necessarily what they appear to be. So you have to go up and approach that person very professionally and ask them, take the handbook, your rule book, and let them know, hey, I saw something which doesn't appear that it goes with our rules and our regulations that in Miss Gay America are. And I would converse with them. I would call the corporate office and let them know of whatever events might have taken place. And that's how I would handle that.
Thank you.
How'd you choose your gown?
I chose my gown because that's just the kind of person I am. I like to take risks. I love fashion. I wanted to do something that was going to be, I was going to feel comfortable in, something that I wanted to invest. If I was going to spend $3,000, I wasn't going to spend $3,000 to get something that I was just going to compete and do well in. I wanted something I was going to be able to use and appreciate because I work hard for what I get.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
We're almost finished. It went so fast.
Yes, it
Is
did.
there anything that we haven't touched on that you'd like to tell us or ask us?
I'd just like to tell you all that it has been a pleasure. I've always wanted to be Miss Gay America. I never went off and did the other systems, and I don't knock anyone that does, but my heart's always been Miss America. I'm not chasing crowns. This is where I belong. People tell me that, oh, you're too pretty, you're too this, you're too that. But hey, I'm a guy. I'm a man that loves to be a man, and Miss Gay America allows me to be a man and practice my art form, and it doesn't require me to choose one or the other, and I love that.
Well, we've certainly enjoyed your performances
Thank
so
you
far
very
and looking forward
much.
to more.
Thank you very much.
You have a good time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
See
you.
you later. Bye-bye.
How are you
Justin,
doing?
I'm Steve. How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Mary.
Nice to meet you.
Vicky.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Wonderful. It's very nice to meet you. It's been
Good to
meet
see you. How are you?
Let me take a deep breath. Good afternoon, judges. I'm Justin Johnson, and I'm representing the art of contestant 26, Alyssa Edwards.
Watch the microphone behind you. Have a seat.
Okay.
Relax. Just a little brief bio about yourself, and then we're going to take it from there.
Absolutely. I'm a 25-year-old Capricorn from Mesquite, Texas, where I own and instruct Beyond Belief Dance Company. I've been teaching dance for approximately about 6 years, probably my true honest passion. I'm blessed to be led by 4 sisters, 2 brothers, and I'm now honored to be an uncle. I have 2 nephews. My family is very supportive of me and my drag career. They come to all the contests, followers of the drag pageantry. My favorite color is purple, and if I could describe myself in one word, it'd probably be charismatic.
Okay.
I'm dying to ask. Tell me about your evening gown. How did that come about?
I'm going to be very honest with you. I told myself this year that I'm going to have a new tactic for interview. I'm going to keep this very real and very me.
Well, we're very real and very,
Absolutely.
about you, so-
Well, this is real life. The way the evening gown was designed, Coco Vega made it, and I came to him and I said, I've been in 5 years, I've been to all these pageants. I'm a former Miss Texas America. I said, I need a new look. I think it's time that we revamp and refresh the America system. I love the collars and the sleeves and all that, but I said, it's just not me. And year after year, I found myself doing what everyone else was doing. And I said, I took the time over the year, I watched a lot of girl pageants, and I kind of got inspired by one. I think it was a Miss Iowa. And I said, I really like that gown, and I turned it into Alyssa's creation.
That was very stunning.
Excuse me?
I said I thought it was very stunning.
Thank you. And honestly, I really feel like that's what a Miss America should represent. Just statuesque, and I almost thought Julie Newmar.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What makes you happy?
I think there are numerous things that make me happy in life. I love entertaining because I see other people happy. I see you guys smiling at me while I was entertaining, and in return, that makes me happy. Outside of drag, definitely my family.
I think everyone really enjoyed your talent last night,
Mhm.
and I'm just curious how you go about perfecting something like that.
Well, I am a perfectionist, and that has a downfall and it has an appeal at the same time. Countless rehearsal time. I think we were in the studio at least probably 4 nights a week. I work with the best group of boys behind me. Not only are they supporters of mine, but they're my friends. And that is more important to me. When I hire dancers, I don't want to just hire someone who's just getting a check. And they want to see me accomplish my goals. So I think even on the way here, 6 hours from Dallas, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Someone 10 was wrong, do it again. 1, 2, 3. So just countless hours of rehearsal.
Well, and that's important too, because in the talent category, your dancers count against you, and no matter how hard you try and you do, even though you're doing a perfect job, if one of them's off cue or whatever, and it, can affect your points. So, you're doing right, practice, practice, practice.
Absolutely.
It was very high energy.
Thank you.
What kind of an administrator are you? Do you have very much experience in that area?
I'm an administrator every day of my life. It's my livelihood. I own a business. I took a business at 22 years old with 70 students, now to 270, and 5 national titles. As experience-wise, Hot Chocolate, you can agree, I'm former Miss Texas, the largest preliminary in this system. I did 20 preliminaries this year. We raised it 6 preliminaries as of last year. Miss Texas to me was a boot camp in drag, especially preparing me for Miss America. And I feel like now it's time for me to graduate.
Did you encounter a lot of problems?
Excuse me?
Did you encounter a lot of problems with
I
the
think
prelims?
with anything in life, there's going to be problems. There's always going to be good with the bad, and you take it like a grain of salt. There were minor things. We get to prelim, the promoters didn't have anything in order. I'm trying to do my hair, and I'm running around with a wig cap on, putting a lineup together. This contestant, can you help me glue this earring on? My dresser's not here. That's a part of the job. So of course I encountered problems, but you just take your time, you breathe, and carry on. I always say the show's going to go on. This is showbiz, regardless.
So as Miss Gay, if you would win Miss Gay America, then that would be second hand for you then, because there are a lot of administrative duties, so you
Right.
would take care of. Okay. Interesting, thanks.
You've competed here before how many times?
This is my 3rd year actually at Miss Gay America. My first year I came, I said, let me just go see, because to me, this is an investment. This is a lot of money, a lot of time, it's an investment. And when you invest something, you want to know that you're going to get something back. I chose the America system. I traveled to every national contest for the last 5 years as a backup dancer, a sponsor, a promoter, a choreographer, a stagehand, Continental, Continental Plus, US of A, and now America. I'm from Dallas, so US of A is very big there and popular. And I chose the America system based on stability. So, to me, this system is unrivaled for the art of female impersonation, and I'm gonna take my time and just do what I need to do. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. What was the end of your question? I rambled. Can you repeat that?
I'm so intent on what you're telling me.
I rambled. I forgot the last bit of it.
Oh, well, we'll just strike that.
Okay, just scratch that off.
If you were to become the new Miss Gay America, and being the owner of a company that has grown to such a large quantity of people,
Mhm.
children. I'm assuming they're of all ages.
Mhm.
Who's gonna be there to run this business for you while you're traveling?
Okay, exactly the way I've done it this week. I have a professional and most importantly, a dependable staff that I've turned my company over to. And I've applied the same principle as Terry and Larry are looking for someone to turn their company over to run it. Who is it gonna be in the hands of for a year? It took me a long time, but I hired a ballet teacher that I'm very comfortable with. And I know when I leave, classes still go on, and she's gonna run things, as usual.
I had to ask you how many times you've been here.
Oh, you're right. I was going to answer that for you. My third time. Last year I was second runner-up, and go back to your gown question. When they called me out second runner-up, and I took the year to evaluate, I said, what can I do to stand out? Because that's Alyssa Edwards. She's a diva. What can I do? And I said, you know what? I need something unique. So this year I felt like I had prepared a package that was a real girl Miss America combined with gay pageantry, all into one, Alyssa Edwards.
And what have you seen different this year versus last year with the changes that have taken place and all that? Do you see positive changes? It seems like everyone's having a good time this year.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, last year and coming into this year, I was a little skeptical. I'm going to be very honest. I was skeptical. I met Larry and Terry at Miss Texas, and I was very, the way they came across, they're very businesslike, and that's how I am. You know, this is a business. Let's treat this as a business. And the changes here, just to change with the male interview time, that was one thing I was going to say that we could change. Let's lengthen it, because it's a very important category. So I think that's very positive.
Thanks, sir.
And how old are you?
How do you think?
No, you're supposed to say how
Now,
do
you're
you.
not a real woman, you can tell you're.
I'm 25 years old.
Okay.
25 years old.
I'm not good at guessing, so I just ask. I'm old enough that I
It
can
doesn't
do
bother
that.
me. It doesn't bother me. People always ask me that, and you know, people always say, Justin, you're very mature for your age. You know, I've been blessed with many things. You know, I think God has given me many gifts. You know, many 25 years old own their own business and are as successful. And I think my past is an indication of where I'm going in the future and what I can do for this company.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us before Vicki comes and drags
I
you
want to
out?
thank each and every one of you for volunteering. You guys all coming out. We need people like you in this business. And I do want to leave you with a quote that was given to me as a child. And some people dream of success while others wake up and work hard at it. And that's me.
Well, thank you.
Nice to see you again. We'll see you later on, all right?
Thank you. It's a pleasure. And thank you guys for enjoying the talent.
Hey, Becky, how are you?
Hi,
Give us a shake. I'm Steve. Nice to see you.
Vicki?
I'm Larry. Hi, baby. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Fabulous.
Relax, have a seat. Give us a little bio of yourself, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, I am contestant number 27. I am Patrick McGuire, and my stage name is Sasha Nicole. A little bit about myself. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, where I've been living with my life partner for the past 8.5 years. Long time seems. I am currently employed as a floral manager at Sam's Club. I am also, I'm very happy to say I'm back in school working on my master's degree in floral designing and also taking business management courses because my one day is to own my own floral shop. My two favorite passions in life would have to be female impersonation, of course, and secondly, landscaping and gardening with my life partner, Terry Lewis. So that's it about it in a little nutshell.
You work for Sam's Club, and so that makes you over the department, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're going to travel as Miss Gay America for a year, how's that going to affect your position there?
Well, I do the scheduling. We're a separate entity from Sam's. We lease a spot, so I do the scheduling and everything. And I already talked to the head office and everything. They said I could take a leave of absence and go back into the same position, you know, as long as everything is taken care of and covered. So that'd be not a problem whatsoever. I already covered that before I even left.
Having talent and gown under your belt last night and looking back at it today, is there anything that you would go back and change about it?
Absolutely nothing. I think everything went very, very smooth. My solo talent was incredible. Evening gown, I think, was exquisite, and talent just went very, very smooth. I feel I have a very complete and very confident package of what I brought to Miss America this year.
Question on your evening gown. Did you have contacts in?
That's my real eyes.
That's where you realize, I mean, it was just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
They were my real eyes.
It just really brought them out.
Thank
I mean,
you.
really, really
Thank
did.
you. Thank you.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is enjoying doing what I like to do. Being with my husband for the past 8.5 years, and my little puppy dog. Well, he thinks he's little. He's 108-pound red Dobie, and he thinks he's a lap dog. Just life in general, being around my friends and family, and having the support of my family. It just makes me happy.
Did any of your family travel here to see you participate?
My lover will be here tomorrow night. Unfortunately, he's human resource for a big company, so he, is not able to be here until, tomorrow, which is fine because he makes me nervous because I'm worried about him, because he's very biased and everything. So it's like, I'm happy, he's coming to see final night because hope and pray that I make top 10 and I'll know I have somebody out there for me. Besides my promoters and everything, they're all rooting for me, but that just makes me feel very warm and, comforting to me.
How did you come up with your talent idea, and what did you do to prepare for it?
How did I come up with it? A friend of mine gave it to me, Michelle McCausland. She is very, very Broadway, and she has seen me grow in the past 3-4 years, getting better. Since I am a formal state title holder, and she saw that passion I have to change, do something different, because I'm always doing disco, dance mixes. And she said, "Why don't you try this? Let's try to make this your own." And we worked on it for the past 2 years, and it fits. I think I did a very, very well job with that number. It just made it part of me.
Had you seen anyone do that number before?
Michelle McCausland. And Tamara Mahorny did it 95, I think it was, when she did it in 95. And it's just something I want to make it my own, change a few things and just have fun and be myself out there. And I think that's what I did.
Mimi Marks did that when she won Miss Continental.
Oh, did she? Okay, fabulous. I didn't see that. So.
If you had one word to describe yourself, what would that word be and why?
Very bubbly. Bubbly would have to be because I love people. I love showing who I am. My personality just bubbles out. I love, entertaining, either as Sasha or, just being, myself. I just love, coming up and saying, hey, what's going on? And giving people hugs because everybody needs a hug, and just being myself. I just love enjoying company and people.
So where does Sasha come from?
Where does Sasha come from?
The name.
Well, I was given that name a long time ago. I think I was like 21 when I did my very first effort for AIDS benefit, and a very dear friend of mine gave me that name before we went on stage, and it just stuck, and Sasha was born from there. So, and I did my very first pageant like a couple months later, and and won a small little bar title, and it just stuck. So it's, I guess my drag mother I've been having, she gave it to me, so it just stuck, and it's done very well for me.
Did you have any obstacles in your preparation to get here, and if so, how did you overcome those?
I didn't have any obstacles. Everything I was so prepared for this pageant. Even doing Miss Missouri, I was so well prepared because I come from the old school that you get ready like months ahead of time, and if something happens, you always have a backup. So I really had no, problems getting here, nothing. And that was a good thing for me. I was just smooth sailing all the way. And I was very blessed with that.
What's your favorite part of this week so far?
I love the entire thing. I love the camaraderie of the contestants and just meeting new people. But I would have to say my favorite category in the whole world would have to be evening gown, because that's something you could just stand up there, be elegant, and that's something that I think a Miss America needs to be. It's elegant, beauty, have talent, and just have a sense of humor. And I think that's what a Miss America needs to have, and I think that's what I'm bringing to the table.
That's done, means we're almost finished. Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you would like to tell us?
I would have to say this is the most fun time I have ever had in this entire pageant. It's very relaxed, very outgoing, and it's just very easy, and I'm having a wonderful time, and I think I would like to say that. And I hope that's showing,
We'd like to hear that.
across.
Well, that's the most important thing.
Yes, very.
You don't want it stressful, we want everyone to.
Right, exactly. I'm just having a wonderful time and just enjoying myself immensely, even though, last year it was my very first time doing it, and I did very well last year, and I come back with a stronger and better package, and I'm ready for it.
All right. Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Speak of stress, bring it out here before Vicki gets you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
have a good time.
Thanks, we'll see you later. Thanks, Patrick. Hi there.
Hey.
Hi there. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good.
Relax, have a seat, give us a little bio of yourself, and then we'll go from there.
All right. My name is James Kearns, and I am contestant number 28. I'm representing Miss Gay Western States. So, I was born in New London, Connecticut. Grew up in a military family, so I moved around a whole lot my whole life. Mainly, let me start over, take a breath.
Just relax.
Yeah, sure. So moving around my whole life let me experience a lot of places, but I didn't experience a lot of long-term friends because of that. And so I had some difficulty with that, feeling like I didn't have a home, as far as a place where you come from. So after the high school days and all of that, I joined the Army. I was in the Army for 4 years. I worked as a parachute rigger, and I loved the Army. It let me experience a whole lot of people and finally feel like there was kind of somewhere that was a home-ish. And so I think that was the time in my life where I really grew into who I am today, and also gave me the reason why I'm even here today, with female impersonation. While I was in the Army, I came out. I took my first dance class, and I went to my first gay bar. And so all of that together led me to discover that there's this world out here of entertainment and great people and all of that. So I work as a hairdresser. I've been doing hair for 6 years now, and I have a boyfriend of 8 years and a new puppy, and I think that's it. I think that's it right now.
James, I know that you competed in this system before, and I think that you took a small break. What made you decide to come back to the Miss Gay America pageant?
I took the break because I had competed 4 years then, and every year consecutively, and had risen and gone through the growth of it and experienced the learning and all of that. And I got to a point where I kind of wasn't growing myself anymore. You kind of get stuck when it's going good. You kind of get stuck and you think that maybe you know the right decisions, and it's always changing, and so you've got to change with it. And so in order for myself to grow, I felt like I needed to take the rest. And I also I had a lot of misunderstandings with my critiques, because I felt like a lot of what I learned and a lot of the ways that I was supposed to be going were contradicted that year. And that's just kind of how it goes. And so rather than being bitter about it and never coming back, I just needed the break to breathe and regroup. And so I'm really excited to be back. And I'm also nervous because of those demons, because there were so many misunderstandings. Like, I just didn't understand a lot of it. So so I had to shake all those demons and just let it all go.
Do you feel better this year?
I feel great this year. I've had a lot of difficulty. I've heard, so every year I hear of these traumatic